So on today's video, I'm going to be testing out the Queen collection by Covergirl. And I recently got this box and it came out with a lot of good. I'm going to go ahead and show you what's in this box. And to get started with this video, I hope you don't mind if my head is cut off of the frame, and that's because I'm still working on the setup and trying to see what works best for the camera. So I hope you don't mind. Please bear. First thing that I see in this box is a Queen collection fall slash drama. And it also has a Queen collection natural hue, and this is a foundation, I believe, oil-free moisturizing makeup. So it's a foundation. It is a darker shade, and I don't mind because I like to contour with cream products, so I'm going to be using this to contour my face. I already have foundation applied. And then the next thing that's in this box is the Covergirl Queen collection, and this is a lipstick in the shade Q730. Not really sure if that's it, but this is how the lipstick looks. Little card, and it says Covergirl Queen collection, and it tells you like what's in the box, and the back and tells you as well like what's in the box. That's all it came in my box. It was right here. Getting it started, I'm gonna take the Covergirl natural hue, and this is in Q725 in Golden Honey. And I'm going to use it to contour my face. As you can see, it's a lot darker than my skin complexion, but I don't mind because I like to contour with cream products all the time. So I'm going to use this foundation kind of to contour with. So I'm going to take my Real Techniques brush and put a little bit in the back of my hand. Hopefully it's not too dark. It actually is showing up a lot darker than in the packaging, so we'll see. But okay, it looks like it's the perfect shade. So I'm gonna go ahead and start contouring. And I'm gonna bring it up just a bit. You don't want to drag it all the way up here because again it kind of looks weird. So just do what I'm doing. The foundation, it is darker, and that's perfect because when you contour, you want to contour with 2 to 3 shades darker than your skin complexion. So I feel like this is like the perfect shade to contour with for my skin tone, and shade NW25 in MAC whenever I don't self-tan, so you kind of get the idea. I'm going to go ahead and contour my forehead. I also like to contour my nose. That. It's just gonna make your nose a little bit smaller, so that's what I'm doing. More and finish contouring my nose. You want to put it on your chin, and this helps if you have a double chin. So you just have to make sure you really blend it, because if not, it's going to look pretty weird. But so go ahead and so I'm going to go ahead and take just a little bit, not too much. Now after I am done with this, I'm going to go in with a damp beauty sponge and blend it all out. Now I'm just going to blend it out. I really like this shade to contour with. So if you ever have a foundation that maybe it's too dark for you, or I don't know, don't be afraid not to use it and throw it out, because you can use it. If it's like 2 to 3 shades darker than your skin complexion, you can totally use it for contouring. So I feel like even though this was a darker shade of foundation meant for a darker skin complexion, I still make the best of it because now I'm using it to contour with. So don't be afraid of those dark shades because you can use them to contour. It doesn't have to be perfect because afterwards we're going to set it in with powders and we're gonna clean up the edges and all that. So it doesn't have to be perfect, and I probably look really weird talking with you guys with this nose contour, but okay. Like I said, bring it down to the neck because you don't want to have like mixed match neck. And then I'm going to blend it on my nose. And the purpose of contouring your nose is to make it look a little bit slimmer. So if you have a wider nose, contouring helps a lot. But you have to know how to contour because a lot of people just use the same technique and not everyone has the same nose shape. So you have to find out what works best for you. It's kind of like contouring. Some people just think it's just contouring like you see everybody doing it, but there's like totally different techniques because everyone has like a different face shape. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this really quickly. I'm gonna add a little bit of concealer to the bottoms. I don't have dark circles, but I like to brighten up the area a lot more, so that's why I apply a little concealer. And then I also take a little bit and I put it in the middle of my nose bridge and a little right here. So now I'm gonna add a little bit here and a little bit here. So I am going to be doing a video on contouring and highlighting for the ones that have asked for it, because I've met people you know, in my daily life that has asked me if I can do a video. So I will be filming that video really shortly. Not like me as a professional, you know, I'm not trying to be a professional here and telling you like this is what you gotta do, but I'm just gonna show you my technique. So hopefully you guys like it, because I always get asked on a daily basis how I contour and highlight, and I try to explain to most of the people, but I feel like a video will be a little bit more helpful. So this one that I'm using already, this is the Revlon Photo Ready, you guys. This powder is amazing. Like, it doesn't give you a flashback effect, so I really like it. And this one is Revlon's Photo Ready, and as you can tell, I already hit pan, but I'm definitely gonna purchase it again. So I'm gonna go ahead and set, and I'm just gonna set on some areas because I haven't applied to any cream products, and I really want to do a cream blush. I have really been loving cream blushes for the spring and the summer. I feel like they're a little bit better in my case. I like it because it gives me a healthy, dewy, glowy skin that I really like. So go ahead and take my Shimmering Poppy by Tarte. This is a cream blush. It is so beautiful, you guys. Love it. So I'm going to take it, and it's so pigmented as well, so I really like that. And I like this for spring and summer because it's just like, it makes it look very wearable. Your skin looks glowy, fresh, and I love it. So okay, take my NYX Born to Glow Liquid Illuminator. This thing is amazing, you guys. I'm gonna be having a video all about my favorite highlighters for you guys to check them out, because I've accumulated a few and I want to talk about some, so that will be coming up shortly. Take a little bit and just put it in the back of my hand because I don't want to apply too much product, but I'm just going to take it on the tops of the cheekbones. Do you see this? I'm not going to leave it like that, you guys. I'm going to be blending it in, okay? So I'm going to take a little bit more. And I noticed the huge trend now is like really glowy, dewy skin, and also like a really strong nose highlight. So I really have been liking that. So that's why I'm going to do all glowy today. And I'm also going to take a little bit more and put a little bit on my Cupid's bow. But guys, this illuminator is amazing, and usually Ulta has like really good sales on them, so sometimes you can get like buy one get one half off, or like buy one get one free, like all of those. So just make sure you stay out on the lookout. I've seen those products mixed as well at CVS, so you need to get your hands on these, guys. They are fantastic. So okay, whoa, this process on camera because I really wanted to mention these products to you guys, so I hope you don't mind. And I will be having a video all about like wearable school makeup, summer makeup, something like that. So I use Mary Lou Manizer. This by The Balm is amazing. I'm gonna hold it like this because it's already coming off, but this is so amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a fan brush. This goes a really long way and I love it. So this gives me more like a, okay, this is gonna give you a more of a pearl finish. And I love it for that. Take a little bit, and like I was mentioning, I'm gonna put it on my nose. I don't like to go all the way like extreme or anything, but a little bit on the cupid's bow. Yes, I'm like glowing. Let's add more because you can never go wrong with highlights. And I feel like this is so wearable. Oh, yes, 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 yes. I also like to take a little bit and put it under my eyebrow. Just a tiny bit. And then I'm gonna go ahead and blend it. Now I'm going to try out the mascara. The Queen Collection False Lash Drama Mascara. It says, for best results, slightly rotate the brush as you apply. Apply as many coats as you need it. For a bolder look, try with Queen Collection Vivid Impact Eyeliner. So that's really awesome. What is this playing? Okay, this is in very black and it says 400 bigger volume. Okay. I am excited. I'm like seriously dropping everything today, you guys. A regular wand. I was thinking it would be like fluffy, you know, but it's not. So I'm excited to see how this will work. I don't even know if I want to wear eyeliner. I probably am, and I should have done it before. Whoa. Guys. Whoa. Wow, this looks really, really good. I love it. Yes, I noticed it thickened them. Let me see if it separates. Wow. Wow, this is extreme considering I have like no lashes. And I'm going like many times, and you shouldn't do that. You should like wait and then go over, but I'm doing it anyways. And I don't see any clumping whatsoever. Wow, I'm gonna do a close-up for you guys so you guys. Out because this is crazy. This is the one that I don't have anything on it. Okay, so this one is the one with nothing on it. And then this one is the one with it. I don't know if you can tell, but I know I can. You can see it made a huge difference. I don't know if the camera picked it up. My lighting, I mentioned on Snapchat, it was getting fixed. Right now, the room that I'm filming in doesn't really have like an overhead lighting, so my husband is working on that. So we'll be getting it resolved hopefully for next video or so. But guys, this is really good, so I can't wait to keep on trying it. Okay, so now I'm just gonna do my other eye, because if not I will look totally creepy. Little smaller lashes that you have like inner of your eye. Wow, it is really doing a good job. I feel like I totally could just walk out like this, like no falsies necessary, because I'm loving this. Like they don't look spidery or anything. They just look like it gave me so much volume. It's not clumping. Wow. This is really good. Whoa. really moisturizing. I think I messed it up. I need to clean it up. My lips feel so moisturized. Red as it looks. Like, it actually looks a little orange on camera, but it is super red. It looks very rich. It looks very nice. I'm going to take a little bit of my concealer and apply it to my brush so I can clean it up. That's like it's kind of like those red, orangey colors. And I really like to go in with a lip brush to go on the top portion of it. Cleaning up my lipstick. I cannot stop doing this. My lips feel so moisturized. I love the color. It is so bright. This lipstick, the perfect red lipstick that you wear for Christmas. I feel like this is gonna be it. This look turned out really good. I love my lashes. So I'm gonna go with the second layer because I want to see if maybe it makes them clumpy, spidery looking. Because at this point, my lashes look perfect. I'm gonna do a very wearable eyeshadow to go with this lip. I can actually just leave it like this, but I'm gonna add a little bit of a dimension, so I'll be right back. In this palette, this is the Naked Truth. It's by Wet n Wild. It has very neutral shades. I love this palette. If you guys see these palettes at your local drugstore, you need to pick them up because they're so pigmented. And it also, in the back of it, it has like a little diagram of how you can apply it. Like I said in other videos, that's not the order that you should apply it, but it's just something that's convenient for a beginner. I'll actually be talking about some of their palettes in another video, but if you see this one, pick it up. It is amazing. I'm going to start by putting this brown color right here, and I'm going to apply it a little higher than the crease. A little tip that I shared on Snapchat was that sometimes I feel like I have more lid space on this eye rather than this one. So I kind of tilt my head back and start doing like that so I can find the crease. But that's what works for me. Hopefully it works for y'all. And then go ahead and just take it. It's better to start off a little and build it up rather than have a bunch and like not be able to blend it. But these eyeshadows, guys, are so pigmented. Wet n Wild has some fantastic eyeshadows that I definitely recommend you get. They are so inexpensive. If you're a couponer, they always have amazing deals. But not even if you're a couponer. Like at drugstores, they always have the best deals on Wet n Wild products. So definitely need to pick this up. Going to take this shade right here that I hit pan on. I don't know what shade it is, but it's the top one right here. It's like a cream color, and that's gonna go all over my lid.
No, my sign is no, my number is no. You need to let it go. You need to let it go. Need to let it go.
Camera cut off, so I had to go back and charge it, and then I did some cleaning and stuff around my house. I feel like today was like the perfect day to test out these products because it is so hot, you guys. I literally was doing chores and then I went to go pick up my daughter and it was so hot. Now moving on, I'm going to pick up a darker shade where I think I'm going to do this one right here. You have to like barely tap because they're so pigmented on the crease. Literally melting. I thought my makeup was going to smear all over and it still on my lips. So I like how pigmented this color is. I felt like it was kind of fading, but I reapplied it right now and I feel like it looks perfect again. It's so moisturizing and it has that like raspberry scent and it's phenomenal. Foundation, I used it as a contour and I feel like it looks great. The mascara though, mascara, good job. I love the way that this mascara applied and how it made my lashes, because I applied several coats and it wasn't clumpy or anything. Until next time, I will talk to you guys later. Bye!